Welcome to our weekly updates video of Indian startups. We have lots of updates to cover, so let's start without any further delay. If we take a deep dive for this week, we have 20 Indian startups raised funding of about $565 million. Dmifinance was the top fundraising startup and scooped up $400 million in its growth stage deal of Series D round. Last week, the fund inflow stood at $106 million. Meanwhile, the details of one-funded startups remained undisclosed. Further in growth stage deals, we tracked 4 growth stage startups raising $500 million funding in this week. Fintech sector is clear winner here, with 3 of them being in this sector. With start of the biggest deal of the week, Dmifinance from digital lending sector led the pack with a $400 million Series D round led by Mitsubishi UFJ Financial Group. In second growth stage deal, we have Cloud Kitchen brand, Cure Foods $36.5 million equity plus debt round led by 3 State Ventures. Fintech brand IndianStartups has raised $24 million in Series B round led by Rabo Partnerships and IDH FarmFit Fund. We also got a news that housing fintech brand Avium has raised $30 million in an undisclosed round led by Nuveen. If we look in early stage deals, we have as many as 16 early-stage startups raising funds to go big, including 1 undisclosed round. Here we will discuss the big 5 early-stage deals of the week in detail. EV startup Magenta Mobility was at the top with its $22 million Series A round led by BP Ventures. The list also features software-as-a-service brand SpendFlow raising $11 million in Series A round, led by Process Ventures and Excel. Further up, Lightmetrics from video telematics sector raised $8.5 million in Series A round led by Sequoia Capital India. AI startup Dozy is also there in list with its Series A2 round of $6 million led by State Bank of India, J&A Partners Family Office and Dinesh Modi Ventures. In debt funding round, messaging and communication startup CommaChat has raised close to $5 million from Zion's Venture Fund. In seed funding deals, we have Zero Cow Factory catching headlines of all news channel with its $4 million funding from Green Frontier Capital, GFL and Pi Ventures, followed by Zayed, Dozer, Aptile and Vigios raising combined of around $10 million. In pre-seed funding rounds, we have climate tech brand Asus Biorenewables, healthcare startup Kite Senior Care, Narado from AI industry and Lawyered from legal tech industry raising combined of $5 million. Under undisclosed deal in early stage, we have a Metabot-based solar tech brand Prozeal Infra raising $4 million from Alchemy Ventures. If we look into city and segment-wise deals, Bengaluru-based startups dominated the funding chart as usual. According to FinTracker's data, 10 Bengaluru-based startups raised funds this week amounting to $86 million or 14.5% of the total funding. During the week, Mumbai-based startups were on the first position by funding with raising $430 million across 3 deals. Fintech startups led in terms of the number of deals and amount raised. Software as a service, AI, Cloud Kitchen, EV, and agritech startups were next on the list. Acquisitions, apart from fundraising, the week also saw 6 acquisitions. The list includes the acquisition of loyalty tech startup Brearley Plus Partners by Capillary Technologies and Insurtech startup Veric by Insurance Deco. We also noticed 2 acquisitions in edtech sector, including Hero MindMine by Amarticus Learning and Y4W Learning by iNurture. Fintech sector also witnessed 2 acquisitions, including Weebilabs being acquired by K Fintech and My Insurance Club getting acquired by Religer Enterprises. Layoffs. This week, around 5 startups laid off their employees. Reliance-backed delivery firm Dunzo laid off 30% of its workforce, affecting nearly 300 people was the biggest layoffs for the week. As per media reports, 1K Kirana laid off 40% of its workforce, followed by Zest Money firing around 100 employees, and Practo firing 41 employees. Fund launches. Apart from layoffs, the week also saw 2 startup fund launches spreading happiness in Indian startup economy. The list includes Iron Pillar's $129 million fund and Speciale Invest's $12.5 million fund. Iron Pillar has invested in companies such as Fresh to Home, Unifor, Servify, and Cure Foods, has marked the close of its global cloud fund 2 with a corpus of $129 million. This fund is a part of Iron Pillar Fund 2's series funds to invest in Series B and C rounds of cloud software companies from India that sell their services globally. The fund's deployment is led by Prasanna and Mohanjit Jolly. Also, early-stage venture capital investment firm Speciali Invest has announced the first close of Speciali Invest Growth Fund 1 at 100 crore rupees. Focused on deep science and enterprise technologies, it will close the raise at 200 crore rupees in 2023. The fund will co-invest in follow-on rounds of select portfolio companies looking to raise additional capital in the Series A+ stage, said Vishesh Rajaram, managing partner at Speciali Invest. According to InTracker's quarterly funding report for March quarter, nearly 18 venture capitals have raised fund launches to back Indian startups from early to growth stage. To sum up the weekly updates in short video, it takes lots of hard work and effort. So, if you get any valuable knowledge from this video, please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel to get notifications on our other releases. This gives us motivation to work harder for you and make even better content. We will be meeting you soon in our next video.
Jai Hind.